Music Access. I saw a disappointing news article recently. It said that out of people who are obese, up to 78% of them who had succeeded in losing weight gained it back within 5 years. This was according to a study done by Dr. Alison Fields of London King's College. Why did you have to conduct research on this kind of stuff to make us all lose hope? I hope you guys haven't made up your mind not to even try after hearing that you might gain it back within 5 years. If it's for a more confident and healthier me, we can try to lose our excess weight first and worry about the weight coming back every 5 years, right? After we've given it our best effort, then we can really say to each other, whew, there's nothing that comes easy in life. The first song you heard today, Monday, August 3rd, 2015, was Heart Attack by One Direction. What's up, Music Access family? It's the first Monday of August. There were so many things I wanted to eat this month, but Dr. Alison Fields ruined it for me. I'm so disappointed. If she was going to release a study like this, she could have added something like, we're working on discovering medication to prevent the weight from coming back. Or, but in the end, I think if everyone works hard, this study could be false. Or something like that, right? But don't worry, guys. I'm sure there are other doctors out there who are working hard to develop medicine that prevents the yo-yo effect, so don't hold yourself back too much. Have a good breakfast, lunch, and dinner today, and start off the month well, okay? Alright, so let me tell you what's up for today. For the first hour, we have our daily corner that allows you guys to travel in time. Time Traveler's Mailbox, and All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji Style in store for you. And in the second hour, K-pop, K-drama, K-stars. We'll take some time to talk about what's going on in the entertainment world with All That K. Karen will join us in the studio for that in the second hour. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages in real time. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, go ahead and send those requests on our message board under the subject title, Request. Alright, we'll come right back after a song for message time, and the song is Black Magic by Little Mix. The song you just heard was Black Magic by Little Mix, and it's time for message time. Today I'm going to make it short and sweet. We have our message, Nicole from Mexico, saying, today I want to introduce my nickname. My friends and my mom call me Nico before my mom used to call me Nikki, but one day I told my mom, please stop calling me Nikki. It sounds so infant. LOL, so she took it very seriously and now calls me that. Greetings from Mexico. So guys, do you have any nicknames? Want me to tell you my nickname? So actually, I don't have an official nickname. My official full name is Benjamin Cheuk Bae. That's my, full American name. And then my Korean name is Bae Cheuk. So if you take, the middle name from my American name and put it after my last name, you get the whole Korean format for names. But, even though my name is Benjamin, ever since I was little, I was called Benji. And that was just how it was all called. I can't actually recall right now, why it became Benji. But Benji just stuck ever since I was little. And so any time I introduce myself to someone, it's always, hi, I'm Benji, not, hi, I'm Benjamin. I've never introduced myself as Benjamin to everybody. And it's just been that way for a long time, to the point where, essentially, legally speaking, Benji may not be my real name. But for me, Benji is my name. That's what people call me. That's my birth name. That's my That's my street tag, you know what I'm saying? Ben Gangsta is not it. It's Ben Jeezy. No, I'm just kidding. It's Benji. But, guys, what kind of nicknames do you have? I'm interested in knowing about that. So go ahead and let me know on our message board. And I'll see if I can check them out and see who has the most unique nickname. But don't, make stuff out. Don't be like, hey, so when I was little, people called me Potato. Because that doesn't make sense. Because no one calls anybody Potato. Unless you are called Potato, in which I'm so sorry. Alright, so before we come back with our Time Traveler's Mailbox, let's check out another song. And the song is Freedom by Pharrell. Time Traveler's Mailbox. Our special corner, Time Traveler's Mailbox, will let all of you bring back special memories by revisiting your past. First, write down the date that you want to time travel to. Then, let us know why you chose that date and where you'll be, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be with when you travel in time. You can also tell us about what's going on today because it doesn't matter what time we're traveling to. Just write down what happened in the past or what you want to happen in the future or what's happening right now and go ahead and send in the message to us. Here's a tip. This corner is really great for special events and special memories. Just think about it. If you write about a barbecue that you had a super fun time on, you can remember it once again. Or just write about delicious foods or great times you had with family and friends as well. You can even go to a memory that may have hurt you, and talking about it might even be healing for you. You never know. If you want to participate, just write time travel on your title and leave us your message on our message board. Going to our first time traveler, we have Priscilla from Brazil saying, I want to go back to a little over 100 days ago, and that's the day when Benji hosted Music Access for the first time. If I had listened to the show since then, I would have become a member of the MA family a lot sooner. I'm pretty busy these days with a lot to do, but I'll work hard to listen to your show every day. You don't miss the little details from what people tell you, and that's what really moves us as fans. If I had listened to Music Access 100 days ago, I would have started to listen every day and would have become your fan. It's the same today. You are a great DJ. Thank you. Have a great day. When it comes to DJing, it's weird to think about the fact that, in front of Benji, I just talked about nicknames, but now I can officially call myself DJ Benji, So when's my electronic track coming out? It's coming out next month with Calvin Harris. Boom, chicka, boom, music, boom, chicka, boom, access. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, that wasn't funny. But, you mentioned that, I listened to the details and, I try to catch everything. I think that's really, really important when it comes to radio because, I'm communicating with all of you. And especially when we have guests in the studio as well, part of my job as a DJ is to catch the little mannerisms and all those, the little, quirks or the little attractive qualities of people and bring them out even more to everyone who's listening. And especially when you guys send messages, I don't just read the message and think, this message is from this person and this is their song. It's, I'm reading it, I'm thinking, I'm picturing the situation, emotionally trying to get on the same level, even if it's something that I've never been through before, because I feel like in order for me to communicate via radio, I need to experience, even if it's vicariously, your emotions and your experiences. So, thank you so much for, saying that I'm a good DJ. I'll work hard to become an even greater DJ, a godly DJ. And, of course, as always, thank you for tuning in to Music. You're supposed to say it one more time. Music. Great. Alright, before we come back with another message for our Time Traveler's Mailbox, let's check out another song. The song is Poison by Rita Ora. We just heard the song Poison by Rita Ora, and apparently her poison is me. I'm so sorry, Rita, but I'm not poison. I'm sugar sweet honey mixed with marshmallows and sunshine and rainbows. Sunshine, I can't say that. Sunshine, 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 sunshine. It's hard. That's your tongue twister for today. And continuing on to our second time traveler, we have Jin Kyung from Korea saying, I regret missing the chance to profess my love. Instead of thinking that I need to find out if he likes me or not, I should have thought more about finding out how much I like him and how far I'm willing to go for him. I want to go back to September of 2014, or I want to go back to March when I first met him and try to be nicer to him, or I should go back to September when he told me that he had found a new job. I missed the chance to tell him back then, and it was because as he was preparing for his new job, it seemed like he was getting ready to move on from me as well. If I could turn back time and go back to 2014, I would probably get scared and I wouldn't be able to tell him, so I want to go back to the time when we first met so I can be nicer to him and have no regrets. I hate myself for being such a coward, but that's who I am. I'm a fool. I'll have to wait until I find someone that knows what I'm feeling and approaches me first. You know, Jin-kyung, I think what you are talking about in this message is something that every single person in the entire world has experienced at some point or another. Even the people that you think are, experts, so to speak, on, dating and relationships are definitely not, They've had experiences like this, and that's helped shape, how they react and how they are active in certain romantic situations. And, I feel like this is a learning experience for you, and in the future, if you find a guy, you'll remember this experience, and even though, you mentioned, I have to wait until I find someone that knows what I'm feeling, you should be able to find a guy that you will be able to express your feelings openly to. I think that's super, super important, being able to find someone that will accept your feelings for what they are and, nothing less. And I'm sure that in the future, if you meet a guy like that, you will be able to do it well. So gain confidence. You're not a coward. This is just an experience that happened. And in the future, of course, you'll be able to do much better. Because, second chances do exist. Alright, so guys, thank you so much for writing and filling up our Time Traveler's mailbox. If you missed the date to congratulate someone or propose to a loved one for the future, or if you have any plans for the future that you want to share so you'll make sure it comes true, go ahead and send us the letter to Time Traveler's mailbox. Here's how. Come visit us at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave me a message on our message board with the title Time Traveler. Alright, we'll come right back after a song for All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji Style. And the song is Charlene by Anthony Hamilton, requested by Lucia of Peru. All About Music and All About Quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes, all about music quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All About Music Quiz Season 2, it's Benji Style. So, what is today's music quiz answer? Let me check it out. Ooh. Okay, so I checked the answer, and now it's time to give you guys the hints so you can get the answer right. Our first hint is Benji's hint, and I'm gonna explain today's answer in cake way, which is in stages. So, it's not just one, it's not two, it's not four, it's not five, but it's 3 stages. And I'm such a nice guy. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, here is the first hint. Today's answer is a song title. I always give you a hint like this. This is layer 1, but don't worry, I'll give you a good one for layer 2. Our second hint. Today's answer begins with the letter B. Wow, that's such a huge hint. 대박 사건. Alright, so here is the third hint. The answer is Benji. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Benji. That will be really funny though. Okay, no, the third hint is the third hint is we call someone we love. You're my starts with a B. It rhymes with, I'm not going to give it away because that would be too easy, but there's a song that goes, you will always be my... Okay, so that's it, guys. Those were 3 of Benji's hints. Thank you for listening. Oh, thank you. If you have today's answer, go ahead and write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Now we'll check out a track and come back with the second hint for Double A Music Quiz. Natasha of Australia requested Niga Monde by G-Dragon. We just heard the song Niga Monde or Who You by GD. And it's time for All About Music Quiz Season 2. It's Benji style. And so today's answer is a song title. So for our next hint, I'm gonna let you listen to this song. Are you ready? Okay. Music, please. So did you guys catch it? The person who sang that song was Benji. And the title of the song is Benji, so it's Benji. No, I'm just kidding. But the title of that song is today's answer. And for those of you who might not know the song, I'm sure you know the singer. And for those of you who played the game with the jumping Italian plumber in the red overalls, who also shoots fireballs if given a fire flower, the name of the ghost in that game series. So, if you know today's answer, go ahead and write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. If you have it, come to our Music Access message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave us your answer with the title, answer. Alright, and before we move on, let's check out a song. And the song is 오늘부터 우리는 by 여자친구. The song you just heard was 오늘부터 우리는 by 여자친구, and apparently the title is Me Gustas too. I don't know what that means, but gustas I think is good, I think. They're so cute. They're very little girly. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very fresh though. Alright, so it's time for message time, and we have Fernanda Lopez from Mexico saying, hello Benji. A few days ago it rained here in my city, and that's pretty uncommon. So my brother and I went out to play and also record a homework video for an art class that I have. We had so much fun, and in the end we also swam in our grandparents' pool. For some reason, the water was warm. That's interesting. If the water was warm, then was the rain warm? And also, what kind of homework video for an art class was it? So let's see, an art class. So homework video might be something like... filming people putting it in the rain, putting it to music, or maybe it was like making an homage to something or acting out a play. There's a lot of things that could have happened, let me know about what kind of video it was and what kind of art class it is. And I can't believe that your grandparents have a pool. I have never been to a pool that was been privately owned. I've always go to the public pools, which are also super, super fun, but of course it's very, very different experience. But it sounds like you had fun, so I'm happy for that. Alright, now before we continue on, let's check out 2 more songs. The first song is 좀 걷자 by 정인 featuring Gary, followed by 조만간 봐요 by Primary featuring BSK and Gecko. We just heard 2 songs. The first song was 좀 걷자 by 정인 featuring Gary, followed by 조만간 봐요 by Primary featuring BSK and Gecko. Great songs, right? Chungin can really sing. And of course, guys, BSK is not a new singer. BSK is the ever-famous Bumsu Kim, or Kim Bumsu. That's right. He can sing like a madman. Pretty crazy. Alright, so of course, before we wrap up our first hour, I'm going to let you guys in on the update, because we have our Arirang Radio 12th Anniversary K-pop concert held on Jeju-do Island. That will be on August 21st at 7 p.m. where the Jeju Arts Center. And we have great performers such as 세발 까마귀 or TL Crow, and it's Yoonji, Park Siwan, Ming's, Hotshot, and of course the legendary band Puhal. Of course, only those who have K-pop concert tickets will be allowed to enter, and those are on a first-come, first-served basis. One person will be allowed to get up to 2 tickets each, and the tickets will be available starting August 5th. Where can you get the tickets? You can receive them at the 8th floor of Seoul Arirang Tower or at Jeju Arirang Radio, located on the 8th floor of Jeju Venture Maru Building. You can check our Arirang Radio website for more information, so be sure to check that out. And of course, we have Karen joining us in our second hour. So, before we do that, of course, we're going to check out one more song to wrap up our first session. The song is Delilah by Florence and the Machine. Here we go, starting up the second hour of Music Access with me, Benji of BIG. And in the second hour today, we'll take some time to talk about what's going on with our K-pop stars, K-dramas, and K-entertainment world with All That K. Karen will join us for that in the studio in just a bit. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app and send us comments via the comment function. Or if you have a computer, you can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there as well. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Alright, after listening to a song, we'll come back with Karen for All That K. The song is Vanilla Shake by Encia. Want to know more about K-pop?
Want to know more about K-dramas?
Want to know more about K-culture? All okay on All That K. Sup, girl? Just kidding. Hi, Karen.
What's up, Benji?
It's August.
I know.
Now, that means we really need to take care of our health because it's getting hot.
Yeah, well, monsoon season is over.
That's true.
And it's really getting hot.
Yes.
It's sultry.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
I want chicken nuggets.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm really hungry for chicken nuggets on
Sounds
Monday.
good right now, actually.
All right, so your kids.
Yeah.
They are growing day by day.
They are growing day by day. I don't know. They seem to just shoot up. Our son, our older son, he is getting taller. I don't know what it is during the summer season. It feels like people as well as plants and animals, everything grow.
Vitamin D.
Oh,
sunlight.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
You need it for healthy bones, guys. Get that
Yeah.
vitamin D. Don't just stay indoors. Go outside and do some stuff.
Get some sun.
So,
but wear sunblock.
You don't have to.
You should.
I don't use sunblock because I want to get a little bit darker.
Yeah. Well, you look tan.
Thank you.
Yeah. I never tan. I burn.
That's
why I always have to wear sunblock.
But at least you're very white.
Yeah.
You have like uyu pika skin. What do they call it? Like milky white skin.
I try hard to keep it that way.
Oh, good. All right. So, is there anything you want your kids to like excel at later in life, or
I don't know. I think it's they should try to find out what they're really good at all throughout their
So you're gonna
lives.
give them a lot of chances to do stuff.
I want to give them a lot of chances to do stuff. Right now, our son, he has a teacher that comes and they draw together. Mm-hmm. I don't know. He seems like a pretty good artist, so maybe that's it. But who knows?
He could be the next Benzino.
Benzino, really?
서울대 미술과. The what do you call that in English? Seoul University Arts.
Art major?
Yeah, and then he'll turn into a rapper.
Wow. I don't know if our son can rap. He can talk.
He can talk. If you can talk, you can rap.
He can rap. But we'll have to see.
I mean, if he was a rapper, you wouldn't mind that much, though.
I wouldn't mind at all. I mean,
hip-hop
whatever makes him happy and whatever he really loves to do, I would like to see him do that.
We touched on the Infinity Challenge last week.
Yeah.
That was our topic. So maybe he'll be on the
Infinity Challenge
in like 20 years.
If that show
Assuming the program's still around 20 years from now.
20 years from now, yeah, maybe. Hopefully, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, though.
So I hope your family stays healthy during the summer, though.
Yeah, you too. Try to, I've had this cold for a while now. I don't know what it is. It's a sore throat. It just won't go away.
You should definitely eat some more samgyetang. Eat some samgyetang, eat some fruit.
Get some vitamin D or
Vitamin
vitamin
D.
C.
Vitamin C.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have drinks for that here.
Yeah, yeah.
Vitamin B.
I've been coughing at night. I don't know. I'm taking medication for it, but it's lasting a really long time. So you should be careful.
You should eat peksuk.
Peksuk?
Duck. Peksuk. Duck. What do you call it in English?
Ori peksuk?
Yeah. What do you call it in English? Duck stew?
Duck stew?
Duck stew?
Steamed duck?
Steamed duck? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, you should eat that. It's really good for your throat.
Okay, really? I didn't know duck was good for my
It's
throat.
really good, actually.
Oh.
You eat it, and it gets this kind of good. The duck grease, which kind of smoothens everything out.
Okay.
And the hot soup melts away all the, things that might be trapped up.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, so our first topic for All That K, we're going to start off with a message that came in for us.
Yeah.
Natalie from Poland said she had a question about K-dramas. What do you guys think about acting in K-dramas? It's very different from American or European acting, and I'm curious what you have to say about it. Lots of love. So our listener asked if the acting is different for Korean, American, and European dramas. We're not really experts in acting, so I don't think we'll be able to evaluate, but we can talk about some of the different styles in dramas. Have you ever watched a European drama before?
I have. And, I do have something to say about this because I think there is a difference because in K-dramas, of course we have our professional actors, but we also have singers and idol stars
who also act.
Are wannabe actors or who want to be actors. So they, I feel like it's a little different.
It is.
Yeah.
But then again, you also have that in the States, though.
Some of them are really good, but maybe they haven't gotten enough training or, just little things like that. But just because, of course, there are some that are really good, and there is it does exist in the States as well, but there are some cases when an idol star is put into a drama because of their popularity, not because of their acting skills. So that could be a little different.
True.
Yeah.
And then there's also the whole deal with I think a culture plays a huge aspect when it comes to dramas, not just dramas and acting in general.
Because it reflects how we live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
but going back to European dramas, I don't know. Have you ever watched the BBC series Pride and Prejudice? Probably not. It's a little old.
I'm a dude, so I'm gonna say.
Okay, you're a dude, but still, dudes can like
Game of Thrones.
Okay,
it's the popular thing, but that's HBO. Does that count as a European drama?
No, HBO is American drama.
Oh, Skins.
I don't know. Is that European? I don't know.
I don't know.
But I just want to mention European dramas. But I don't know.
Mr. Bean.
Really anything different? Yeah, that's a European drama.
I like Mr. Bean.
I don't really see any big difference between American and European, other than the fact that it probably reflects that culture.
You know what I think is different, though, for me, though, personally? In terms of comparing American, Korean, and European dramas, European dramas are very focused on love, to a certain extent. But love in terms of love in regular, everyday situations.
Okay.
Or in terms of the kind of realistic part of life.
Okay.
This is, I haven't watched a lot of European dramas, it's true.
Yeah.
American dramas, the trend is toward either the relationship between friends on a daily life, putting it into perspective through the viewpoints of various scenarios. So you have shows like Big Bang Theory, where it's like they take...
That's not everyday life.
Well, they take the daily relationship of friends, a group of friends, and put it in the perspective of someone, if someone who likes, comics and video games and stuff. Then you have a show called Friends, which is about a group of friends.
Right.
And there's situations dealing in terms of, moving into a new city, meeting new
Growing
people.
up,
Exactly.
starting a family.
There's a show called How I Met Your Mother, which is
basically the same, right?
Very similar.
Yeah. But there's a lot of Korean dramas, that have to deal with that. I think also the difference is, this is from the production point of view. American dramas, I think European dramas are probably the same. They film everything in advance, and then it goes out. But in Korea, most dramas are filmed as they air.
Yeah. That's true,
so there's a big difference in that.
That's true.
Yeah, so
which means things change as the viewer ratings.
Exactly. So people can write, saying, I didn't like that plot. Can you change this? Can you change this character? And sometimes the writers actually take that into effect.
And that's why they call it the Korean drama's greatest tool, a car accident. Sorry. No, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You either kill off a character, you make them forget their memory.
Yeah.
Or like, you know,
That happens a lot in Korean dramas.
the classic one, the classic drama opener. You have a girl, a normal everyday girl, then she gets hit by a car, but not like totally
she forgets
hit.
everything?
No. She gets like slightly hit by a car, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And the guy comes out, and he's like, "He's a rich guy. He's the son of a rich head company."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm sorry." Throws some money in the air, then drives off. Then later they find out they have to work together, and this is the opening for like, let me think, like 10 dramas right now.
Yeah, we do have a lot of CEOs, rich CEOs. They're not even CEOs. They're like the sons of big conglomerate, head chiefs.
Because of course they have to make a situation where they almost lose the company to a rival, a stepbrother or something.
Or something like that, a cousin or something like that. Right. So so I think there definitely are a lot of differences. So I thought it might be fun to talk about some of these differences between American and Korean dramas.
One thing that just popped to my head, another thing about American dramas is they're not afraid to explore the things that people don't really touch on. For example,
subjects.
Drugs. That was a huge thing. There was a whole Breaking Bad series related to that. That was huge in the States.
Yeah.
There's Game of Thrones, where they show violence,
a lot of nudity,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think one of the things about American dramas is that they really portray everything, but it's very Hollywood-esque. It's not always realistic.
Yeah, it's very Hollywood-esque, and I feel like they probably do spend a lot more money making these dramas.
True.
It feels like it's an extended movie with American dramas, but Korean dramas it's a totally different genre. Movies and dramas are totally different. Sometimes I feel like, dramas are a lot more fun because you have that waiting. You wait for it.
I hate that.
You hate that.
I just want to watch it at once.
All at once. That's what I did with 24. It's an American drama. Jack Bauer. It takes place within 24 hours, and each episode is timed. So it's an hour in that guy's day.
Oh.
So you can't stop watching it. It's crazy.
So is it like one season is 24 episodes?
24 episodes, 24 hours.
That sounds...
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, at least season one, I think they probably kept up with the format like that, but it was addictive.
That doesn't make sense.
Because
one episode would be like driving.
Yeah, but they made it that way. It was cool. It was a very different concept, though, and I really liked it.
I don't.
I like it.
Okay.
No, it's true. It's true.
See, guys, this is why the whole entertainment industry is successful to a certain extent because we're passionate about certain, whether it's a drama or music, we're passionate about that. We have our own opinions and they stand out.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to talk about some Korean and American dramas. And one drama that we're going to talk about is Secret Garden.
I love it.
Yeah.
So before we talk about it, let's do a quick intro song to it. We're going to listen to the song 바라본다 by Yoon Sang-hyun. We just heard 바라본다 by Yoon Sang-hyun from the Secret Garden OST. This is a drama that I watched.
Yeah.
I watched it. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a good drama.
I really like Hajiwon because of this.
Okay, Hajiwon. She's in another drama these days.
She's in, I don't know what it's called.
너를 사랑한 시간. 너사시.
They call it 너사시.
너사시. I love how they do that here.
They cut everything short.
But anyways, so he was in going back to Yoon Sang-hyun from, the original soundtrack, he actually sang 4 songs in the original soundtrack for Secret Garden because he comes out as a singer.
That's true. Oscar.
Yeah, so he comes out as a
I can mimic him.
Big singer. Really?
너 엄마가 이렇게 하나 길라임 sorry, that's really bad. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So we're going to talk about Secret Garden. But before that, we were talking a little bit about how there are certain characters and certain situations, certain plots that always come out in Korean dramas. There are some that would never come out in American dramas.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, there's the poor girl meets the rich guy. He's, like we said, he's like the heir to a throne, a big, conglomerate industry. And then they always usually get in a fight when they first meet.
Of course.
Yeah. And then there's also, what I noticed is because dramas reflect our culture and it reflects our, our thoughts about marriage, our thoughts about family. There's always that, when a poor guy or poor girl meets a rich guy, and they like each other and they want to get married, there's always someone that does not want them to get married. It's the mother of the rich guy.
Has there ever been a drama where it's a poor guy meets a rich girl?
Poor guy meets a rich girl.
I just thought of that for a second. I feel like
there is. Fun drama. I'm sure there is, but it probably wasn't a big hit.
But does that happen in the States, though? I'm trying to think stateside, whether that happens.
I can't think of. I mean, there's a lot of dramas, but I can't really think of. Even with the rich guy meets the poor girl plot, I've seen movies, but with dramas, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Because a drama is always very specific to a scenario.
Yeah.
Like, there's a very strong core to it.
Yeah.
But it's not like... Because Korean dramas, they have then a lot of dramas.
Yeah. It's, I mean, these days, it's always some
rich guy.
Rich guy.
I wish I was a rich guy.
Anyway, so I like that's one thing I think a lot of people, foreigners, when they watch Korean dramas, they might not understand
that
because
concept.
No one really, if you wanted to marry someone,
you get married.
Your parents don't really, they don't, throw like money, bags of money or envelopes of money at you, or throw like water at you, telling you can't date my son or anything like that. It's very foreign if you think about it.
This didn't happen to you, right?
No,
what would you do if someone threw like money at you and you're like, don't marry my son?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't even meet someone like that. I don't think I would meet someone that well off. I always thought, if I do get married, it should be with someone, like our family should be very similar. I didn't want to marry above, you say you marry above someone, but I didn't want to do that, so.
Because that's on my to-do list.
Oh, really? Yeah. Marrying someone that's super, super rich?
Yeah.
And getting water thrown at your face?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, yeah, so that was one thing that I thought about when I thought about the differences between Korean and American dramas. But with Secret Garden, this drama was a little unique. It was kind of like...
I loved the concept.
Freaky Friday, right?
Guys, can you guess what it is? So in the drama... they're rich. Hajiwon is a martial arts.
She's a stunt woman.
That's what it's called, stunt woman. And Hyunbin is the son of a guy who owns a 백화점 or something.
백화점, a department store, amusement park.
He's
it's
rich.
Like one of the biggest conglomerates in Korea, probably.
Compared it would be the company that makes the Galaxy phones. Comparatively.
Yeah.
Close. Let's move on.
Okay. I won't get
all right,
specific.
but then they end up drinking a potion. And they switch bodies whenever it rains.
Yeah.
Which I think the writer just kind of mashed it in there.
They just switch, so their souls switch when it rains. Yeah. It's like Freaky Friday.
Actually,
have you seen Freaky Friday?
That's the one with
Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, I saw it.
And Jamie Lee Curtis?
I saw
the mom and the daughter, they switch bodies.
But, okay. They did, but I like Secret Garden much better. You know why? Because it's cute.
It's cute. I mean, can you imagine, you love someone. And in the plot, at first, it's the guy, he acts like he doesn't like her, but he really likes her, but the girl really doesn't like him that much at first. She's actually Oscar's fan.
Yeah. No, but you know what I think was great about this drama? The acting in it was really good. Yeah. Because they have to switch characters really well.
Exactly.
And then there was
So the guy has to act like a girl.
And the girl has to act like a guy. But then there's very specific mannerisms that they copied. For example, there's a really famous text message ringtone that was in the drama. And it goes like...
Yeah,
and then, like, Hyunbin, up to this point, was a very manly man. But he's on this drama like... And then, like... there was other stuff. I forget what it was.
I remember the scene where Hajiwon was in Hyunbin's body, but he and Oscar, they're cousins.
I know what you're gonna talk about.
Yeah, they have to go to a sauna together or something like that. They're at a public bath. And I remember, like, she was
She's traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized.
And then they kiss, and then Hyunbin looks so happy afterwards. She's like,
yeah. It was a very cute drama. And I remember the kiss scene from this drama where Hajiwon drinks like cappuccino and she has the milk foam.
The foam kiss.
Yeah,
that's very, very famous.
That's what I'm talking about.
One thing that I remember from this drama, and this is kind of very different from American dramas, is in American dramas, if a guy character usually gets angry, that's his first go-to reaction in a very desperate situation. Anger or desperation. But in Korean dramas, they focus a lot on the sadness.
Yeah.
And one of the things that struck me in this drama was Hyunbin cries like a girl. He's like, because in the end, I'm not going to spoil it, but, there's a whole desperate situation, and he's writing a letter to Hajiwon. And normally that's like, God. Like, in American dramas, they swear. They're like,
yeah,
God, I hate it.
See a lot of guys crying in American dramas.
But then Hyunbin's like, he's like,
yeah, he knows how to cry. I feel like, I kind of like that, though, because, you want to see a guy that can put out his emotions like that and not feel like and still feel he's masculine.
Kim So-anmu. 거북이와 두루미. What is that? You know that's a name for like all the things that live long. You know that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Originally.
and then he wears the sequin jumpsuit. And
Yeah, that was
this
also super
made
famous.
like one stitch at a time. Yeah, there were a lot of little things that people I think remember from that drama.
The whole sit-up scene.
Yeah.
See, I think this is because we're talking about the difference and similarities between Korean dramas and U.S. dramas. There
There's
is
the
love in both
cuteness
dramas.
factor.
But in Korea, they have that cute factor. You know, the whole girls do aegyo, or they kind of make the situations a little bit more...
The small subplots and the small, the characters also, the friend characters and stuff like that is a little different.
You know what I think is very relevant to Korean dramas? They have the whole censorship. Which means, of course, most dramas have to be family-friendly.
Yeah, no swearing,
but in America,
no nudity.
that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know, it's very, freedom of meat. Nah, how am I trying to put this? Essentially, they can put out whatever they want.
Yeah.
Because then it's up to the people. You can either watch it or you don't.
For like cable. Yeah. But these days it's changing a little bit. I feel like the censors have gotten a little bit more liberal. A little bit. Because I remember in the past, like, there were no kiss scenes either.
That's true.
Yeah. But now, I mean, and even the topics are very, very, they have makjang drama, what they call makjang drama here in Korea, where the plot is just crazy. Just like, like you have the sister stabbing someone in the back or stabbing her like brother in the back. Then they have like brothers and sisters. It's just crazy stuff.
That was a great explanation.
Family. Sorry, okay,
the sister
that was
stabs a brother in the back.
That was bad. But anyways, I can't discuss this whole drama plot. But it's called makjang drama, where you people do things that you don't expect them to do.
So
crazy things.
Karen's gonna explain to me the title of the drama and what it's about while we take a quick song break. The song is called I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. The song you just heard was I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts.
From Friends!
Yay!
Yeah!
So now you told your life was gonna be this way. Yay! the very famous clap.
Okay, that was very slow.
This drama, actually, there was a movie very similar to this that came out in Korea.
Really?
I think so.
Friends?
I think so.
Really?
And then there was the movie that came out recently called Chingu. Or something.
But that's different though.
It's a little different.
Chingu's way different from...
Oh, no, not that Chingu.
Oh,
sorry,
not that Chingu,
Not the one about the gangsters. It's called Sumusal.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of... here's the difference,
With
I think.
Kim Woo-bin?
A lot of the things that you can't do in Korean dramas, because that's television, they put in movies in Korea.
Right.
So,
the censors a little different.
There was the whole Kim Woo-bin and Juno from 2 p.m. And it was about, 3 guys living out their lives in,
But it's just 3 guys. Where are the girls?
They meet the girls.
Okay, see, that's different.
Duh.
I feel like it's a little different.
But Friends was, for those of you who don't know, it's an old drama now, I think.
It's very old.
It was very 90s.
90s to early 2000s.
Yeah, but Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston's hair. Everyone wanted Jennifer Aniston's hair.
She's the one that like blew up crazy.
Yeah, she was. Brad Pitt was on that show once. He was a cameo. Yeah,
he was very sexy.
Reese Witherspoon, I think, came out as a cameo.
A lot of cameos were on that show.
A lot of cameos, and it's basically just about 6 friends
getting together
living in
NYC.
New York. Yeah, but I don't know. It's each episode. It's titled the one with.
Yeah, the one with something.
Yeah, but they had things that resonated with people.
I think so.
That's why it was so popular.
6 distinct personalities, and then I think if Korea did something like that, though, it might not be as successful. Because 6 friends with unique personalities, that makes sense as a drama. But in Korea, if you were going to have something like that, you would need to have 6 very distinct personalities.
Yeah.
But there are some personalities that wouldn't survive in Korea's culture.
Yeah.
For example, Phoebe,
Ross,
and Phoebe. I think Joey's character.
Yeah.
Because that's a little bit too... not for drama. Maybe for a movie, but for a drama,
Joey Tribbiani.
not quite as... memories.
Yeah.
I think that was something.
But, I mean, we studied Friends. I studied Friends in anthropology class when I was in college. We studied, like, Sex and the City.
You have to study it?
Yeah, because it really reflects, our culture. Because anthropology is all about, study of culture. People. Yeah, so that was fun. That was a fun class.
So what did you learn?
I don't remember what I learned. Come on, I was in college.
No, it's only been like 2 years since you graduated.
Oh, yeah, it's only been like 2 years.
Very youthful.
But I still don't remember.
I think, though, we talked about this like a long time ago, but Winter Sonata was also very huge in Korea. And that drama, if it aired in the
Two car
States,
crashes.
would not be successful whatsoever.
Because it's unrealistic.
Exactly. I think that's a main thing.
That is a main thing because I think in Korea we want them to be unrealistic.
We want a fantasy world to escape from.
Yes.
But in the States, it's all
reality.
about, we want something we can relate to.
Real, something that's real, something that can happen.
Do you know a drama called Entourage?
No.
It was pretty famous a while ago.
I think I've heard about it.
It was made by Mark Wahlberg.
I know who Mark Wahlberg is.
And it's about the main character is called Vincent Chase, who's a Hollywood actor, and he has a group of friends. You know, Eric is his manager, his brother Johnny Chase, who's also a struggling actor in Hollywood, and then his lazy good-for-nothing friend Turtle, who just does random stuff. But it's about their travel and experiences in Hollywood and like going through it, which kind of is not realistic to a certain extent. But the thing that we could all relate to was their dialogue with each other, their conversations, and how they acted with other people. It was a very kind of a very bro drama, if I can say that.
Entourage.
But when I saw that. That was one of the dramas that I really enjoyed because, the way they talked was very, how me and my friends would talk, the topics they discussed or their way of life, all this kind of, I think it was still realistic in that sense.
Yeah.
But in Korean dramas, like you said, we're looking for an escape. We want to date that, that rich boy. We want to find that girl next door who's so pretty.
Yeah.
That's why I think tomboy characters are that attractive in dramas because in Korea it's a lot of aegyo, very feminine qualities. But then you go to dramas and the girl who has those kind of tomboyish qualities always ends up being the most popular character in the drama.
Yeah, I feel like I'm back in college in anthropology class.
Right? That's why Secret Garden Hajiwon was so good.
She was a stunt woman.
I like Hajiwon.
Yeah, it was a good drama though.
It was.
And the original soundtrack for that drama blew up too. Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah, there was Baekjeong. And Hyunbin also sang for the drama, for the original soundtrack too. 그 남자.
I forgot how it goes.
Na 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 na. I have a cold. I can't sing. 김범수's 나타나 too. Yeah, that song. Yeah, there were so many good songs.
I think that's another huge thing in American dramas.
We don't have those.
They don't have that kind of
soundtracks.
OST soundtracks.
I feel like Glee might be the only one.
But Glee does covers of songs, which is why it can
They
blow
don't have
up.
the original
But in
soundtrack.
Korea, they have songs that blow up based on the drama itself.
Exactly.
And those actually make the singers themselves also more popular.
Yeah, like Baekjeong.
Mhm.
She's like the
OST
queen. Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the whole actors singing a remake of the song, which always, ends up being
really
interesting.
popular too. You need to get into acting.
This is I do, but I think that's one of the things that's very different. In America, they make a huge differentiation between the music world, the acting world, and the kind of entertainment in general.
But you know what? I mean, talking about that whole escape and fantasy factor, I think there were some dramas that kind of incorporates that or is similar, like Gossip Girl. Gossip
That's
Girl,
true.
90210, Melrose Place, like those dramas, they kind of, I mean, it
They are
does
a little
seem
bit of an
realistic,
escape.
but especially Gossip Girl, the characters
Blake
in there.
Lively.
Yeah. The characters there,
Minka Kelly.
they're rich and they do what they want. But here in Korea, I feel like a lot of characters, they chamo. They keep it and they hold it back, and they often they are wronged by the people
Because we need to make them cry.
right. But in like Gossip Girl, they do what they want. So it's kind of like a guilty pleasure. You watch them and you're like, oh my gosh, they can do that.
I want to do
you
that.
kind of you feel
It's
like
very, very
catharsis.
vicarious.
Yeah, you live vicariously through them. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
We should recommend a drama, guys. You should watch something soon.
Secret Garden?
Yeah, watch Secret Garden if you haven't seen it. All right, so Karen, we're gonna send you out now.
Yeah.
So you can watch your Korean dramas.
I need to, I think we should also talk about 별 그대. 그 별에서 온 그대.
We should talk about that next time.
Yeah, You from the Stars.
Jung Ji-hyun.
Yeah.
All right, so sending Karen out. We'll listen to the song "Waiting for Love" by Avicii, and I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. The song you just heard was "Waiting for Love" by Avicii, and it's now time to reveal the answer for Double A Music Quiz from the first hour. And what is the answer? Boo! Of course, thank you everyone for participating in today's Double A Music Quiz. We'll have another super awesome music quiz prepared for you tomorrow. So me and Karen were actually talking about K-dramas, and I was talking about Secret Garden. She touched on the drama 별 그대, which features Kim Soo-hyun and Jeon Ji-hyun. It's actually also it has a really interesting concept because Kim Soo-hyun's an alien and all that stuff's going on. And of course you have that whole fantasy aspect about Korean dramas, which of course we all love. So if you guys have some time, go ahead and check it out. You Who Came From the Stars is the American title. English title, not American title. And so before we continue on, let's check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now. Shin West of Vietnam requested I'm Bad by New East. And Aaron of the USA requested My Answer by XO. And it's time to say goodbye. Our last song for today is Oh Fun by Pitbull featuring Chris Brown. This was Benji of B.I.G. and I'll be back.